Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15. Now this is a slightly different video to what we normally produce. You're normally probably familiar with me giving you my Lucky 15 predictions on a daily basis, but in this video we're going to be previewing the Lincoln Handicap, which is just around the corner on Saturday. All the final declarations are now out, all the jockey bookings are now through, and we know what horses and jockeys are going to be lining up at the Lincoln on Saturday. And this is something I want to do a lot more in 2018. I want to be previewing a lot of the big races, whether it's graded races, group races, big wide open handicaps, feature races that are really important and are really interesting from a punter's perspective. And I want to give you a few thoughts and feelings to help you try and identify the right horses for the right races. And this is what I'm going to be hopefully trying to do in this particular video. The Lincoln is obviously quite a traditional race on the flat, always kicks off normally the first day of the flat campaign. Used to be run at Lincoln Racecourse until I believe it shut down in the 1960s when it transferred to Doncaster, and the name has always stuck. But it's a wide open handicap and is, like I said, very tricky to normally find the winner. Now, if we want to look back through the history of this race in recent years, favourites have got an awful record. I think 2010 with a horse called Penitent was the last favourite to win the race, so you have to go a few years ago now to try and find the winning favourite. Also as well, top weights haven't got a particularly good record in this. Now, and the last top weight that really won this was back in 2004. No horse carrying more than 9 stone 4 has won the race for a long time, and like I said, that was back in 2004. So if you're looking from a punting angle, really you don't want to be looking at horses carrying top weight. Also, another thing as well, probably another thing we want to note is horses that are around about 4 or 5 are definitely more of the right profile to win this kind of race. Horses older than 6 really have not much chance. So there are a few ideas that you might want to get into your head. Also as well, some good experience might come in handy when it comes to the trainer. The likes of Richard Fahey, also as well, William Haggis have won the race in recent years. So some good quality trainers have won this race, and that's something you might want to look at as well when it comes to trying to find the right profile of horse who it's trained by. Also as well, another thing that did catch my eye is that I believe Ryan Moore has never won this race, and he's actually booked to ride the favourite this year, which is currently around about 11-2 best odds at the moment. A horse trained by Michael Bell called Fire Brigade. I actually backed Fire Brigade a few times last year, and it did very well. It went right up through the weights after winning some very good races, but I think maybe it could have just reached its limit. It is 4 years old, so it does fit that profile. But I think that Fire Brigade might have hit its limits now, and it could maybe struggle for the upcoming season. And even though I know Ryan Moore is a top jockey booking, I think I might want to look elsewhere. The horse that's really attracted my eye for this year is a horse called Adieb, or I hope I pronounce it right. Currently around about 7-1 best odds at the moment, trained by William Haggis, who, like I said, has already won the race in the past. James Doyle takes the ride this year, very good experienced jockey, and he's really doing well at the moment. He's been riding all around the world, and he had a very good season last year, riding quite a few big winners for Godolphin, and I thought Adieb was quite interesting. It should handle the conditions, has always been rated around about this mark as well. It's going to be carrying a nice middly weight, not too high in the weight, so he's definitely got the kind of improvement of a up-and-comer, and I thought he was probably one of the market principles that I think my money would be on. Adieb for William Haggis and James Doyle is one I quite like. Other ones going down the field that I thought were maybe worth a note when trying to find the profile of the horse you may want to win is a horse of William Knight's called Ballard Down. Has won on soft ground before. We haven't seen it for a while, but it does go well fresh, and Harry Bentley's been booked to take the ride. He's quite a good young up-and-coming jockey, so again, that's positive. He's 5 years old, so it's kind of fitting the trait we want to know for this particular race. Also, another one that did caught my eye was a Dolphin Vista, which won the Cambridgeshire Handicap at Newmarket last year, trained by Martin Mead, and the jockey booking is of Jason Watson, who will be able to claim a useful £7 that day. Dolphin Vista has been tried over hurdles this season, but he wasn't seen to great effect at faking them. But if he can turn up like he did in the Cambridgeshire at the current prices of around 25 to 1, he could be a good each way bet. Also, as well, it's probably good to have a couple of horses up your sleeve for this race. There'll be lots of bookies playing multiple places, and it's definitely one you probably want to be doing from the each way angle. Maybe have 2 or 3 horses up your sleeve to try and hopefully get some profit out of this race. So they're just a few statistics and facts that I thought were quite interesting when looking ahead for this race. And if I had to go for a selection at the moment, it'd probably be Adia, because it's got the course experience under its belt. Also, as well, it's got the trainer on its side, good jockey booking, right age of the horse, and I definitely think this one is an up and coming improver. So that would be my selection for the Lincoln. Let us know your comments in the comments box below who your selection of the Lincoln would be. Also, as well, let us know if you want more of these kind of preview videos. They will get better as they go along. This is the first one I've ever done in this really kind of mode, so hopefully we will improve as we do more of these previews throughout the year. So that's all I've got to say. Please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll be seeing you soon.